press the thing. Oh, not you, Raj.
Ginger.
What's going on, everyone? The Canucks, yeah, just like, you guys are on your phones anyways, just multitask. Gurneet's coming on, we'll talk, shoot the shit. What's the score? What? Stop copying your wife, eh? What's up, Smee? Oh, do you want to message her?
Who?
Gurneet. Block Moeth. No. What's up, Smee?
You're a ginger.
We have a little.
Pass me a towel.
We have a little spill. Do you have your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell her that we're on live? What's up, King Singh?
No, I just paper towel.
Cougar. Look at this guy.
Cougar.
You're watching the Lakers game? Nice. Lakers winning or what?
Canucks in 7.
Canucks and I don't know, bro.
Can't block the entertainment.
It's like one.
What is a real entertainment, eh?
I don't know. I think they actually might pull it off. Call Shirley, you might be right there.
We need to get Mohit and Sok Chung on.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Where the hell did you whip your phone up?
Oh fuck, I forgot.
Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. That's a different person. That's awkward.
Oh shit, Rajan has my phone. Rajan!
Yeah.
Can you pass my phone?
Phone?
Yeah. My other phone.
Hey, man. That's your
Let me know the book there here.
Oh, there.
Just come grab it. Hold up.
Let me join.
Who's
till
King
she-
Wan Sing?
Oh, she's here. Oh, yeah.
This right here?
No, she joined, but like she gotta press the little. We gotta press the button or whatever. How do you do? There you go.
We got 3. E the first.
You the first. Oh.
Hi.
What's up? How's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good. What you up to?
Good. I didn't get my beer, but I got a little bit of something else, so that works, right?
Nice. That works.
Cheers.
Cheers.
On something.
Cheers. Thanks for having me on here, guys.
Thanks
No
for coming
problem.
on.
Let's just get into it. I was gonna ask, you work in the healthcare industry, right? So how's everything been with you in Corona?
I actually don't work as much anymore, but I
Yeah.
was. I just probably stopped like a week ago. But from my side of it, it wasn't too bad because I wasn't working at the hospital. But I saw that the cases are going up a lot the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, exactly. So, yeah, no updates yet from like the doctor or anything. It's just kind of going with the flow and seeing, taking care of ourselves as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how's your life been affected since quarantine? Because like you're in like a long relationship, right?
how's it with the long distance relationship?
That has been hard because every time he comes here, he has to self-isolate. Or if I go there to visit, I have to come back and like do the whole 14-day isolation. So it's like taking time off that much is kind of harder.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't know if it affected my life too much in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's kind of been good for me because I got to focus on like all those little things that I feel like I was kind of neglected, like out of my dreams and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice for me. But what about you guys? How did it like affect everyone else?
Honestly, I think it was like really good for a lot of people.
Right? Like it was more of a positive thing. Which
Like obviously, like,
ironic.
people dying is just a horrible thing, but like that's like not good. But like I feel like a lot of people got to like focus on what they want to do and little things here and there and like life kind of just slowed down, like because we're kind of like a go type of city.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to be doing something.
Yeah.
And
I know a lot of parents were happy until they got annoyed, but they were kind of happy initially because they were like, oh, we've never really got to spend time with our kids as much as we wanted to because work was so busy.
And like
and the kids kind of became monsters, so I think that
I
didn't go
heard
too far.
what?
Yeah.
Divorce?
What?
Yeah.
What was that?
What, husband and wives?
He said divorce rates went up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not surprised though. Can you imagine like both being at home?
Can you imagine seeing your wife every day?
No, I would love to see my husband every day. But no, that's not. But I feel like it's just like I love my husband. He's amazing. But being with him 24/7, I don't think I can. It's nice having that little schedule in between your day because if you're like on top of each other all the time, you're gonna end up fighting.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's a good thing for you then, I guess, the long distance relationship.
Yeah. So how does that work?
Well, not really, because we actually see each other pretty often now. We didn't before, but he's actually moved to closer to me, so Bellingham. Before he was in Detroit, right? So it's a bit far, but yeah, that's been better.
So how has been your like really? Because you guys show that like on YouTube and stuff like that. Like I was curious about like YouTube and stuff. Like, what is that like having that all out there like that?
Like having our relationship out there? Or like
Yeah.
Isn't there like a lot of negative stuff that comes out of that?
Yeah.
I feel
there-
like upbringing people like to hate a lot, right?
Yeah, oh my God, there is. But I mean, I think we're blessed in a sense because it's not that much.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel like I get hate individually more than I do together. People seem to like it when I'm with him more than me being just alone. It's weird. But I feel like the negative part would be like a lot of opinions. Like when his accident happened and like we were kind of going through a break, which was a while ago, there's a lot of like, oh, she left him because he's in a wheelchair or, you know, that kind of stuff.
You guys broke up for a bit, right?
We weren't really broken up, but we did take a little bit of a breather because everything was just getting a lot to handle.
Yeah.
I won't go into like details, but overall, it was just like we needed a break. We definitely needed that little like few weeks apart. It wasn't that long of a break, by the way, so I don't know why people went crazy, but it was just a little bit to just like, hey, you know, I just need to breathe because when his accident happened, I literally left everything and I just flew out there and I was like literally living out of a hospital for a month.
Yeah.
Like you won't believe it, but I only went home once throughout the whole month. And I just had a gym nearby there that I got for a month and I would just go shower there, work out, try to, you know, do some self-care. But yeah, that was hard because people were like, oh, she's so, you know, this, that, because she left him because of that. But it's like, you have no idea what happened that entire month and like, you know, in general.
Mm-hmm.
How is going through something like that, that like sort of like traumatic experience? I guess like it's like a different.
What was your question?
What was going through like how did you get through that like together after? Because like that's like a pretty traumatic experience. Like
yeah, it was, but like his accident impacted like a lot of stuff. Like obviously his body changed as everything was kind of hard for him to go through. There's a lot of, I don't know if you guys watched our YouTube video on the accident, but there was a lot of
I watched a little bit of it. Like
okay, yeah, so there was a lot of like injuries and a lot of other things, and there was a lot of like he may not be able to do this, he may not be able to do that. But we actually went from that phone call from like he might not make it to okay, he might not be able to walk to okay, he can kind of walk but still, you know, like in pain and whatnot. So it was a lot of like different feelings. I felt like each phase was different. Like it was harder in the beginning. Now it's like we've both accepted it, that there are some things that won't be the same, and I think just going through that made us stronger. That's what I would say.
So you feel like the break was like it actually worked?
Oh yeah, and you know what? I don't believe in breaks.
I don't. Because I think this.
Yeah, I was like, why would you want to break from someone you love? Like, shouldn't you just know? But it's like I didn't take a break to know if I like, you know, to find out if I loved him or not. I took a break because I really mentally was like fucked the fuck up. Like I was like, yo, I need to slow down. I just need to breathe because there was not just this accident, but so much other stuff that was going on. So I was like, I think I just need to like come back to like my own. I kind of felt like I lost myself, I guess. I kind of wanted to find myself again and just be like, but I know a lot of girls and guys use that as an excuse to fuck around. So it sounds like such a funny thing to say, like, I laughed, but it's like, no, we didn't fuck around or anything.
Wasn't your excuse.
Not in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, no, not enough, right?
Not enough time.
I think people thought that it was not more than like a couple of weeks. I think people thought it was actually longer, but we just didn't come back on social media as fast because we knew all the negative comments and all those things that we were getting. And we're like, oh.
How do you just do that negativity?
Yeah, you guys get a lot.
How do you block that out?
Yeah, I used to get a lot. I think it's gotten better. I don't know why, but I used to get so much. But I think I just block people. Like I don't even care if it's 10 accounts. I'll just block each one. I don't even respond. But there are days where when I read a message and I'm like, ouch, like you're mean. That really hit the spot. But I just have to like keep reminding myself, like this is all they have.
Yeah.
To like hate on someone. Like I never sit there. Be on the other side of it and make fake accounts or like go and hate on people. Like I don't see why people do that, but I think it comes with a lot of insecurity and jealousies.
Do you feel like it's sometimes like people that are closer to you that do it the most?
Used to be,
Yeah.
yeah, but not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now the people I have around me are like solid, but I did have some people that I felt like always kind of throw shade or like say things in a weird way, and I was like, there's a double standard to that, like yeah, but definitely I feel like it's always the closest people at first.
Do you regret putting your life out there? Do you ever like look back and like wish you hadn't done it?
No, not even a little bit.
Okay.
No, I'm like an open book. I have nothing to hide. I don't mind sharing, but there are certain things that I don't feel like I should talk about only because of other people's, because it has other people's names in it,
Yeah.
Those kinds of things, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay out of that, because even though that was my experience with you, I don't think I need to sit there and kind of make you feel, like you have your side, I have mine.
You started a business too, right?
I did.
What is it? Like
it's basically just selling like jewelry, necklaces. I'm actually wearing it right now. This is like a new one that's coming out. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I'm sorry for my ratchet nails.
That's pretty dope.
But I don't know if you guys can see it.
What inspired you to start that?
I wanted to start it for a long time, but like recently I got really into like this dainty jewelry, and I was like, wow, it really adds a look. So I just kind of started that, and it has a lot to do with like representing women and being strong, and there's a whole story behind it, which I will be sharing soon. But I'm happy I did it. I actually was supposed to do another business this year, but I couldn't do it because India's on lockdown, and I shared a little bit about it. It was about Indian clothes and stuff. So I was very excited for that, but the woman that works for me in India was like, there's no point. She's like, you're gonna get an order and I'm gonna have to be like, oh shit, they're closed, right? So I was like, okay, I can't do this right now. So I just started doing the other half of it.
Nice.
And you were saying something, like I saw something about like your friends supporting your businesses. Like, what was that all about? Like, you were on a little around there. Like that shit was.
Yeah, I did.
So what happened? Like, what do you think? Like, you think like people closest to you weren't like supporting you, but like you have, because you have a platform, right?
There were certain people that didn't support me. I was very surprised. But I think this happens to everyone. Like, you guys have your podcast. Like, have you seen that there are certain people that just won't share it, that
Yeah.
But people that you don't know, like me and like other social media, they'll share it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny. But yeah, so it was one of my really good friends. We're actually not friends anymore, not because of that, but I realized that there was so much more to that. Mm-hmm. But I realized that she was sharing someone else's that whole week, same thing, but not mine. And this was like considered to be my very good friend. So that was like kind of, that was like a set. I was like, ouch.
You had to cut her out?
I did cut her out, but not because of that.
Okay.
That wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, whatever. But that was something that was kind of like, wow, like I supported everything you did. And I think what really hurt me was because this person supported I supported their friend,
Mm-hmm.
a few of them. And because this person asked me to, so I was kind of like, wow, like she didn't even want to support me. She didn't even say congratulations or like anything. So that was hurt for me.
Yeah. How do you feel about like social media affecting the future generations? Do you feel like it has like a big negative effect to it too?
I think it's like middle. Like, I think it has positive and negative effect. If you see social media in a positive way, like for me, I follow only people that make me feel good. Like I don't even care if like it's a local person I know. I won't follow you if you make me feel kind of negative or just not, or if your vibe's off or whatever. So I think people that make you feel happy, if you follow those people, not people that you compare to, not people that you want to be like, not like, oh my God, she's so pretty, I want to be that person, or that guy's so this, I want to be like him. But if you're genuinely following people that you connect with, that really make you feel good, when they talk on their stories or when they're, those are the people I follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I definitely can see how it could be negative to a lot of people.
Do you ever feel like that pressure of like, like, because you probably have a big influence on a lot of girls?
Sometimes, man. Like I do some things, but I don't like. I can't say I'm an influencer for young girls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that. You have your moms to do that. You have your sisters to do that. I just want to be someone that helps you guys get through certain things that, you know.
But do you feel like you, in a way, you are taking on that responsibility by putting yourself out there like that? Because, like,
sometimes, and that's why I have
time,
to remind everyone.
Some girls don't have their moms. Some girls don't have their sisters. You know what I mean? So at the same
Exactly.
time,
So, like, yeah, for me, like, I've always said, like, I'm like a big sister to everyone, or like even just a sister, younger sister, whatever, someone to talk to. But I can't say that you should look up to me for everything because I'm not perfect, and I do things that I don't know if I want a lot of people to follow. Like, it's not things I would share on here, or like, you know. But so to me, I'm like, don't look up to me, you know, in a way where you feel like you should do everything I do, because I fuck up. I fuck up sometimes, right? And I don't want that big of a responsibility, but give me a responsibility as in you don't want to feel alone. You want to relate to someone. I'm here. I don't know if that made sense, but
yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
you don't
right?
want.
That's a big.
It's hard because you don't want that. Is that pressure? Is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's like if tomorrow I do something, shit, you know.
The cancel culture will get to you first.
There, exactly. So I'm like, oh no. So, but I do get that. I'm sure there are some people that do look at it that way. So I do have to be careful.
On, like, cancel culture and stuff like that?
What was that?
What are your thoughts on, like, cancel culture? Like, you know, just like ending people for one thing they said, two things. I feel like people are stupid too. They say some dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah, they are, and you're like, the fuck, and you want to cancel them, but
like,
I think at the same time, like, I don't think you have the power to cancel anyone. I don't think I have the power to cancel anyone. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody is, you know, that's gonna happen, right? So who am I to sit there and be like, you're canceled because you made one mistake?
But I feel like people are a little sensitive nowadays.
As well. Very.
I'm so scared of. Like,
everyone's fucking butthurt. Holy.
Dude, I see some raw stuff on
everyone
here.
in their papu's butt.
They are, dude. They are, and they're so angry. And I'm like, what are you so mad about? But people are really angry, and it's hard to tell why. But people
honestly think a lot of people are bored right now.
What was that?
A lot of people are bored.
Yeah, and I think they just want to create issues.
They just create shit storms left and right, like.
And there's a lot of shit happening, isn't there? Like the whole like Musiala, and apparently he has beef with Babuman now. I was like, wait, what is happening here? I don't know.
Musiala has beef with Babuman?
Yeah.
Apparently, but I don't know like what the story is.
I don't know.
Like, where did this
come from? Babuman's a legend.
Yeah,
so,
if
like,
you can't have beef with
you can't have.
Oh, my dad, ever since he found out, my dad's like, Musiala gone, Musiala kia, and I'm like, Dad, like, he's a good singer. He was a good singer, but my dad is such a hardcore Babuman fan. I think most dads are.
Yeah.
Like, and he is a legend, so.
He is for sure. What the
fuck?
Problems.
Love and marriage specialist.
Oh, so give him a call if you guys ever need any advice.
Yeah.
Yes, you know the number now.
I'll call you, bro. Don't worry.
What's some advice you'd give to people in a long distance relationship?
Be patient and try to understand, because the thing is, over text, like, things can get so confused. So don't talk about things on text, like important stuff. That was my biggest thing. I used to talk about everything on text, and I would be like reading it the way he didn't even mean it.
It's the tone, right? You don't know the tone when somebody's talking.
You don't know the tone, no. So like call each other or like schedule FaceTime or something, because obviously your schedules aren't gonna match, and especially if your time zones don't match. Mine and Jesse was like 3 hours apart, and you would think 3 hours isn't a lot, but oh my god, like if it was 9 p.m. here and I'd get off work, it'd be 12 a.m. there, and he'd be sleeping because he had to get up at 5 a.m. So that was hard.
So he's from Detroit. How did you even meet?
How'd you guys meet?
I met him through a friend. She used to be on social media, Panu, because she used to date. It was like she used to date Mickey and like so on.
She's fine. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah.
You obviously remember her.
I think everyone does. Yeah, I think everyone's waiting for her to come back.
We all miss her, right?
She was entertaining. Her social media was fun. And yeah.
But yeah, so that's how you guys met?
Yeah, basically. Like he followed, actually he DM'd me like a year ago, like a year before we met. And I kind of was like in a relationship and I was like, whatever. And then later on, I had gone through a breakup, and then a year after that, he messaged me again and I started replying. But I still wasn't sure, so I asked her like, hey, I remember you know this guy and they're best friends and this and that. And then, yeah, basically just started from there. Yeah,
Working.
Yeah, DMs work. People meet through Instagram all the time. Nowadays, I'm like, how'd you guys meet? And they're like, he DM'd me. And I'm like, it's a thing.
A new wave, right?
That's a new wave. That's crazy. Well, how else are you gonna meet this coronavirus, right?
Yeah. Honestly, right now is like the best way online.
What's
How did you guys start this, by the way? The whole, Bains and Beers podcast, because you guys have been doing it for a while.
Yeah, we started like a couple years ago, probably. Like
Yeah.
it was just for fun. Like we were just like like
Fun,
to
yeah.
drink like beer and stuff, and then we
And
just started
talk.
interviewing people, and then basically we just started out of our house, and then we just kept continuing,
Cool.
and then that's it. Now we're here today.
That's dope. No, I like you guys. I don't watch it enough. Are you guys on Spotify?
Yeah, well, actually, our Spotify and like Apple Music thing's all messed up because God knows why. But I don't know, like the servers and everything. I don't know how to do it. But basically, our stuff's on there. We had like a bunch of episodes like in our first season, and then we moved to YouTube. So we have like probably like 10 to 12 episodes up right now.
Oh, cool. YouTube's really fun.
Yeah, so that's what we basically been doing for the past couple years now.
Cool. I love it. It's awesome. And there's not really a lot of brown guys doing that.
No.
Doing podcasts?
I don't.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like once we started, there was a new podcast every fucking day.
I think Toronto has quite a bit.
Is there? I have never like heard. I guess not here.
Yeah.
Not here.
When did you hear about us?
What was that?
When did you hear about us?
You guys messaged me like a year ago, maybe like a long.
I think it was like 2 years ago almost now.
Long time ago, and I wasn't in a place to like do this, and I was like, I don't know. So then when you guys messaged me this time, I actually wanted to message you guys because I was like, I remembered, and I was like, I want to do this. It's just not the right time for me.
Mhm.
So you guys messaged me at this, like around the same time. I was actually gonna message you guys.
Mhm.
I think I saw you guys again on someone else's. I think it was Jyoti's,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh shit, I remember. I was like, I need to do one of those soon. Yeah.
Beer's DMing too.
What?
What couldn't can?
You're
I
never.
know, but I actually wanted to, but like 2 years ago, I was just.
Have you listened to any of our podcasts?
Some of them.
What do you think?
I kind of skimmed through them.
What do you think?
I like how there's no weird pauses. It keeps going.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is, but like I like that you guys do that. The last time I watched you guys, I was like,
Oh, Randy.
Yeah.
this is just weird now.
I'm surprised we didn't get canceled there. Holy man.
Randy's not here right now. He wanted to really tune into this one.
Yeah, he told us
That's so funny.
he was excited to tune
That
in.
was so awkward. I was like, I don't know if this guy means well or not.
I don't think he knew you have.
I don't think he knew you were.
Yeah, but like some of the
Awkward,
comments he was
you know?
making, I was like, okay, bye. I don't know how to reply to this. But yeah, no, I love that.
Feel when guys like make those type of comments. Do you take that in a bad way, or like do you take that? Some girls, I guess, get really like like pissed off about things like that. But how do you? I felt like you took that pretty chill.
Yeah,
Love you.
You probably get a lot of DMs from guys, right?
it's a mix. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be a lot of guys, and then since I've been more public with my relationship, it's more girls.
Okay.
That's a mix. There are some bitch charm guys where I'm like, dude, not shakal, not akal, like, lost.
Shackle knock.
Right? Like, there are some people like that. I'm like, do you not see like what you're doing?
Yeah.
Do your research.
Some people, don't care about your boyfriend.
Do you
No, I
ever
think a lot of
reply
people
to,
don't
like,
have
people from
morals.
guys? Do you ever reply?
Why? She's a husband. Why would she?
No,
Never
maybe
reply
like
to
one
guys.
some guys asking for advice or something.
For what?
No,
No?
no. I feel like I just automatically assume it's like an excuse. I'm like, no.
What if? What if?
Why put myself in a sticky situation?
What if a girl messaged your your husband for some advice on something?
I
he's
think
a
he
singer.
does sometimes. He does.
Yeah.
He does. He's better than me, but like I
Yeah.
completely trust him. But he'll reply to like,
Her DMs, yo. That's actually not a
Jesse
bad
wants to
idea.
do a live with you where he goes through your DMs.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you agree?
I think it's just be like,
That'd be pretty funny.
can I see Bob's? And
it's like weird shit. Some of it's nice. Some of it's like, excuse me. Block this shit.
got like no shame at all.
He can go through my DMs if he wants. He could do something like that. Maybe a YouTube video.
Yeah, you guys should definitely do that. That'd be hilarious.
How's that ever like affected your relationship? Where it's like he's been a little bit maybe like
Annoyed, yeah. Like there's some girls who are Bisharm too, guys. I'm like,
Whoa.
yeah. Like he used to get like
Attaboy.
news and shit, and I'm like, what if I shared this? Like, are you not scared? What's happening here? Like I'm scared to put my news.
Did that ever make you feel insecure though? Or like,
no.
No?
It made me a little jealous sometimes. Sometimes I'm like,
That's like a good thing though. Keeps
especially when they're really hot, the
spicy.
girls, and I'm like, but then he's really good. He's really good with like making me feel good and like being like, hey, like don't worry, and like we have each other's passwords and like stuff like that. It's like we never go on each other's accounts, but we have it. It's not something that we hide. Like all our passwords are same to everything.
You never went through his accounts and like.
You 100%.
Sometimes I
You've
do.
gone
Sometimes I
through
do.
all the DMs.
I'll be looking at like what he likes sometimes, and I'm like, But thankfully, he doesn't really like a lot of.
Before you guys started dating.
What was that?
You probably deleted every conversation before you.
Probably. I feel like every guy does that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe every girl does it too, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because like, why make him uncomfortable? Something that was so long ago, right?
Can you touch on Indian stigmas in the dating realm? Punjabi.
Who's a brown girl's dating? What is she? Okay, can you touch on Indian stigmas in the dating realm?
Like what? Not dating, like dating out of your culture. I guess like we could start with that.
Yeah, dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Obviously, for our parents, there might be. Like my mom used to be way worse, but now that like everybody in our families are kind of like everything, kind of a mix.
Yeah.
I think she's getting a little better with it. It's kind of like.
I think everybody like.
But they prefer Punjabi. Not gonna lie, my mom's like, "ये ठीक है, पर फिर सारे को गल्ला भी हो जाएगी ना, जब मैं उनको समझे ना, मैंने ना समझे, like there's no relation."
They're just staring at each other, hey?
Honestly, end of the day, like if you're happy.
If you're happy, you're
It's
happy.
not gonna make a difference. End of the day, your parents are your parents, but like they're not gonna be living the life with your.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I think. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be like you and her, or you and him. So it's like, whatever.
Well, I guess that's can't ask you. Interracial dating divorces women who are older and aren't married. Okay.
I think what makes you happy, do it. If a divorce makes you happy, do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
what about older women who are not married yet? Like you mean like how people like judge them, like the aunties?
Oh, like yeah. I've seen that a lot of our like community does judge them. And it's sad because it's like, why should that person not have another chance at happiness or whatever? If it's marrying someone else's happiness for that person, why should they not have it? Who are you to take it away?
Half the aunties talking shit about these girls getting beat by their husbands.
Dude, straight up. Yeah.
Just fact.
Yeah, and also like the auntie that deal with like alcoholics and everything else. I totally get it. It's hard. You can't just walk away from things. It's hard. But at the same time, they're the aunties that are telling other girls like, koi na nabala, koi na, and you're like, why are you telling me this? Don't you want me to be like, don't you want me to have like an easy life where I'm actually truly, at peace and happy? But I really never understood why auntie do that.
I
guess some people just have nothing better to do with their lives, right?
It's just entertainment for them too. Like they're just bored, honestly. Like they need a hobby. That's it. Like they should join a book club. Imagine all aunties started a book club. How much more progressive everybody would be.
Instead of like sitting in the Gurdwara and talking shit.
Totally. Exactly. And it's like you come to the Gurdwara and you tell us to shh every time we talk. Like when younger girls talk, when I used to be little, I remember I was like talking to my like cousins because I didn't really understand or grasp the actual idea of going to the Gurdwara. And these aunties would sit there and talk shit but tell us to shh. And it's like, tu aap the part sundi nahi hai na, mainu ki karni hai?
Did your mom ever hear anything from other ladies about you or anything?
She did in high school. Like I was dating this guy and my mom found out because his auntie told her and I was like, oh yeah. But not anymore. I don't think people have the guts to come up to my mom.
Anymore?
I don't think so. I think because my mom is like my best friend. There's nothing that she won't know about me.
So
you can't tell her anything that she
what with you putting your life out there?
Yeah, she like looks at my Instagram. She's okay with everything I post. She looks at everything, our YouTube videos. She watches them, like, and there's some, explicit stuff, but she really like just like. Yeah. I think it's because like they came here so long ago. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
They came so long ago, and like even though my mom came here 25 years ago, everyone like her cousins came a long time ago. So they wear the same stuff. They may not post it. They may not be public about it. And even if they do post it on private, like, family accounts, whatever, they might not post like me or whatever, but they do it. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever. That's how I see it. I'm like, okay, you guys all do it. Whatever.
Yeah.
This guy said, do you believe in dating outside the caste system? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't care, honestly.
That makes you
Like,
happy.
I think that's such an old thing though. The
but at
caste
the
system.
same time, like if you really believe in our religion,
We're all the same religion. We're all whatever. And even if you're not, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
we're
But
not even supposed to believe in that shit.
caste is so stupid. Like, I totally get it. Like, every song is like jut, jut, jut. And it's kind of a fun word to say. I'm not going to lie. Like,
It's
you
so
know,
But
when
how do
jut
you feel
came
about
out,
that?
I was like,
every guy
you know,
yelling jut.
but I don't, when I do that, when I sing about jut, some people get mad at me. And I'm like, but at the end of the day, it is what I am. And I'm not saying that you're bad, what you are is bad, or that, you know, I totally get it. Like, castes don't matter, right? But we do have them named, unfortunately. But if I'm singing it's a jut, why does it bother you? Like, just like, you know, if you were singing about anything else, it doesn't bother me. And I'm not saying that by me singing about like being a jut or like lyrics that have juts does not mean that your caste or that like we're higher or someone's lower.
Yeah.
It's just a fun word for me to say. I love saying it.
You
I
can
do.
sing Chamar all you want, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, for real. Like, you can say any cast you want and I won't be offended. Like, if there's some songs about like tarkans and mysteries, I would never be offended from you singing them. I'd be like, hey, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a solid word though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a fun word, isn't it? Like, and every song is about it, so that's not my fault.
Yo, this guy's hurting.
But see, why does that make us laugh?
Yo, I don't know why it makes us laugh. I think that's
a
problem.
bad thing.
It's a system.
It is a bad thing.
It's like built into us.
We laugh. Look, when I say
We laugh.
we laugh.
We laugh.
We do.
Yo, at least
and we like say
we're recognizing it's a problem before the council
we're
us here.
reflecting,
We're reflecting on ourselves.
We're reflecting on ourselves, and it's not our fault that it was instilled in
we
you.
can grow from this situation.
Promise not to say it.
Yeah.
This guy said he's gonna be 29 and all the aunties.
Like
What?
Nahi shadi nahi. What? Bro, this guy's speaking in Hindi, I think.
Yeah, I don't even know where you guys are reading.
Have kids already. What the fuck, people? Yo, bro, do whatever you want. You're 29 years old. You're
Live
not
your
even
life,
that
bro.
fucking old.
Yeah.
What was it? What are we replying
Aunties
to?
have to say, bro? What are these aunties doing, man? Are these aunties gonna be marrying you? No.
Oh, I'm reading this right now.
I think he's just getting pressured by family because he's 29 and he has to get married. I
My
think
husband, okay, we're not even actually married. We're just legally married. We haven't got done our Anand Karaj. And like my family, we believe that Anand Karaj is what actual, you know, marriage is. So we haven't even done it, but Jesse's 29. We ain't worried about it. I'm like, yes, let's wait 2 years. But like, I don't think your age is, you know, it's nothing. Like,
And bro,
you're so young.
You have the best excuse in the world right now. The goddamn pandemic.
Coronavirus.
Focus on yourself, bud.
Yeah, and you'll find the right one.
I think you gotta like fall in love with yourself and then naturally.
Yo, you'll attract the energy as soon as you just start doing your own thing, bro. Don't go out of your way looking for them. You'll be good, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
What's your take on Black Lives Matter?
What? Oh, Black Lives what? I heard Black Lives. I was like,
she's like, what's
yo, that was sad. Like, what's happening is so sad, and I think we've known about it for a long time. Like, I've heard about stories like for years and years and years, and like for our family, like we have a lot of like multicultural people coming in and out of our lives, and just like, you know, coming in our houses. Like, and to me, it's like my brother's friends, like half of them are like, you know, African American, are like Colombian and whatnot. Like, they're different colors, but to me, they're like my brothers because they're such sweet people. And it's like, why does color even know, like, how does color make you a better person? Or like, you know, like people think that, you know, but you know what? It's true though. White people do get way more than everyone in the world. Like, white people are what runs it. They tried to run India back in the day, you know, like that. They run the world. They have everything. The 2% people that are rich mostly are white people. And it's so sad because like the racism is so fucked up. I feel like for us, it's not as bad. Unfortunately, but for like them, it's like it's so sad.
Yeah,
I wish I could do something, you know, but I think all we could really do is like share it as much as we can, and you know, try to do sign petitions, and like actually try to do things that actually help.
Yeah, do our part. Or just honestly, just listen. Don't try to be a hero. That's all I have advice. You know, don't try
to go out there.
Just listen to them, whatever. But at the same time, we have our own problems going on right now, and
and I feel like that was kind of.
I feel like that, like a lot of like, I don't know, maybe we might get a little flack for this, but like I feel like the same support that we give, that we have a lot of shit going on too. But like, I don't know, like that's weird. Like I feel like Juggy, like I'm sure you've heard of that situation going on right now.
I've been following that case for a while.
And I feel like it's been over 1,000 days, I believe.
It's been a long time. I don't know exactly how long.
And I think that it's just, I don't know, man.
I see some people trying to track that on Twitter. Like, I totally support it. I try to retweet as much as I can, try to do stuff, but you're definitely right. It's not getting, like, the stuff that's going on in our community is kind of being pushed down. Some people even said, like, oh, well, Black Lives Matter, you guys are trying to take away from it. And it's like,
we're not. Like, we have our own thing going on. There's a guy literally in jail for no reason, getting
for no reason. He's about to get married. Never got to do that. His wife or his girl is sitting there waiting. His mom's sitting there waiting. Like, his whole family, and there's so much going on. But you're right. Like, it's not getting the attention that it deserves.
Definitely agree. But what the fuck is going on down here?
Yeah, I haven't read anything.
Let's see if there's any more questions. If you guys any questions for, okay.
Sick lives matter.
Sick lives. I'm 19 and not married. Nice.
Good for you, bro.
Oh, it has dog. But yeah. What do you think about the core movement? Have you had a similar experience? Oh yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good question. Yeah.
It's a personal question, but it's a good question.
That's a really good question.
I have had a similar.
About core movement. Like, are you with it? The whole movement.
I am.
Yeah. Do you think she's approaching it the right way? Let me ask you that.
I do like what she's doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, my battery was gonna die. I'll charge you guys in a bit, but I do like what she's doing, and I do think she has that mindset and everything. She's doing it the right way. But I know I've been seeing some people complain that the whole, like, the people that are like celebrities are getting more exposed than actual people, even with people that, like, some people have given her names as well, but they're not being exposed, which I totally get. But, like, I feel like celebrities are getting way more exposed than, like, people that have more followers and whatnot. I mean, it's good at the same time, because I think, especially with the director stuff, I think that was great, because their girls should know what they're walking into. Because just like these girls, I was young, and I was, I messaged took a long time ago to do a video, and I had a really bad experience with him. Like, I worked with him twice, and I did not have a good experience.
For the director we're talking about.
Yeah.
The director saw.
With that Abby director, you didn't have a good experience?
No, nothing sexual, nothing harassment wise. Like, I don't want to lie out here, but he was just so sexist. He's just sexist. Like, he was like, guys can do this, girls can't. Guys can do this, girls can't. And that fucking pissed me off, because I'm like, you guys know, like, I'm such a, like, like, women can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Do the exact same thing as you. So yeah, that was a bit.
What's kind of annoying is how these guys become so ignorant after, and like they start saying, "Oh, like when you work hard, people come after you." No, bro, when you do stupid shit, that's when people
do stupid shit. And like, I do believe all the girls that are saying stuff. I do, because there are some things that I've known, and I do believe it. But for me, like, it was so weird. Like, when I was doing Prophecy shoot, when his manager messaged me to do this was 4 years ago, okay? And they were like, "Oh, hey, like, we want to blah blah blah, whatever." I was like, "Who's the director?" And they're like, "It's him," And I'm like, oh. So I said it right away. I said, hey, he's not going to be okay with you doing a video with me. Like, he's not going to want to work with me. And I knew this because last time I spoke up to him, and I was like, you're not my dad. If a guy can do it, I can do it. And he found that disrespectful, which is fine. And after that, he never gave me work. He never gave me, like, a main lead because of that. Literally because of that. There's so many Munkers, all of his message me. Like, I've talked to Karan Aujla, like, all these people. And every time Suk's name would pop up that he's doing it, after that, no word, ever. But I was lucky with Prophecy. I was, because he truly believed in me. Like, he's so amazing.
But yeah, I saw that.
And he said it to him, and whatever his management said, hey, like, we're gonna have Gurneet whether you like it or not. So I was in that video, but otherwise I wouldn't have been. And I loved it. It was the best video ever. It was so much fun. But he had a big deal with like everyone drank on set. So I totally get it, the whole professional thing. But if guys are doing it and you're okay with that, but if I do it, it's a bad thing. So it's like, It's like me and like the manager, who's actually Prophecy's cousin, and all these guys are actually friends with Jesse. So that was a really fun shoot for me. That was the first time me telling everyone about Jesse and whatnot. So they had a whole nother vibe with me. So we would go to a bar and drink on our break, and whenever we'd have like a little time, and he would get mad at only me, not them. And I'm like, the artist is doing it with
So
me.
you
Who
get
the hell
mad
are you?
at her
The
drinking?
artist's dad is doing it with me. Who are you? You know, like it was weird to me. And after that, I knew that it would never, work.
What the hell? That's kind of weird.
That's really weird. I don't know.
What is that?
Yeah, but I
What
do
is-
agree with her. Like women, I think that it's hard to do that stuff and put yourself out there like that. But at the same time, she's doing her due diligence. It's just at the same time, it's just like I don't know. There's a reason.
What do you guys think?
I think
What do I think about?
I think he probably did do some of this. Most of the stuff is probably true, but like at the same time, I'm not gonna fully judge the guy until he's proven like in court or whatever. It just is what it is.
I think like
I don't like speak out on it like that because I'm just like we had her on. She had her platform to talk about whatever she wanted to talk about. We did our due diligence. I'm not here to speak on another man's business. This is his own personal life. So like I just think that if he did it, he's a piece of shit, and then that's it.
That's it.
Just go from there.
yeah.
But being
I
ignorant to
think
the fact on his behalf is not helping the cause. I think if he did do something like that, he needs to like kind of own up to it.
And it's sad because a lot of girls don't want to, like, they're scared, so they don't want to like completely come out with it. So that kind of makes it hard when it comes to like legal matters, right? So, and unfortunately, I don't know if he'll be proven guilty. So, but I do believe it only because of the things I know personally. But I totally get how someone who doesn't know these girls and doesn't know the guy would kind of be skeptical because so many people like make shit up, especially when someone blows up, right? So it's scary. But I mean, when you got like 45 people saying it, then I'm sorry, but you should believe it.
There's something there, right? For sure.
Like at least if all 25 aren't true, at least. Like,
but then that's also ruining like the Punjabi industry name, like for music and stuff, like because it's happening.
We're already
so
such a small like little
right
thing. It's like
look at Bollywood, right?
Yeah, and it sucks. Like those are the things that like that's coming to light and people are focusing on, right? And if that's what's happening, then these guys need to bring change, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of.
He is ignoring the situation. Like,
totally trying to act like it's nothing.
I hate that little thing they do where it's like, oh.
Are you guys able to block people off of here?
Who we gotta block?
Who do you have to block?
The gangsta .1010.
What's he saying?
It's been a while.
How do you block somebody?
I don't know, bro. What's he
You
saying?
hide the video from them.
Shut up, Simran Dosanjh. Okay, bro, gangster, what's wrong with you, man?
Is Corona fake?
I don't know. I can't speak up on that because I'm in
Corona
so I'm legally not allowed to say anything.
fake.
I do have my own opinion.
I don't think it's fake. Like,
yeah, I don't think so.
I feel pretty fucking stupid for staying inside my own.
How do you block this guy? Hide story from. Is that what you did?
Can you hide?
Yeah, you just click on the name and hide.
Okay, yeah. What a goof.
Holy fuck. That was fucked up, bro. You shouldn't be saying shit like that to women.
Don't worry, Simran, I got your back.
Okay, here's a question.
What's
your advice for women who are working with any director? Go ahead.
No,
I was like, I'm ready to answer. Couple beers
You go
later.
first.
Nandi, what's your advice?
I don't know. I've never been in a music video. Nobody. Suk Sangera never called me.
She's like, I was about to answer, but I've never been in one.
Casting couch.
I actually worked in a few videos that never actually like got that big, and like I honestly like there's 2 videos that I can't find anywhere. I don't know if they deleted it, but it was like local artists. I never put it up there because I didn't look cute. It's like, oh, I don't put it up there. But I think best like advice I would give you guys to work with a director is like take someone with you. I took my friend with me when I did my video the first day at least, and the second day I actually had a relationship with everyone, so it was different. But I would always take someone. Don't sit alone with just the director or just the artist, because a lot of my friends have had that issue with the same director. So that's another thing. Just tell someone where you are, where your locations are at all times. Because I don't think every director is,
So it is that bad, eh?
It is that bad, yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's sad, man. Like, so do they think that just because you guys are down to like do a music video for your own career that you guys are like down like that?
Why did they have that like?
Because I'm just trying to think through their perspective. You know what I mean? I'm trying to like
I really don't know.
I don't. Yeah. I'm confused.
I have no idea.
That's fucked up.
Oh.
I remember you working with. That video was great.
That was a suck as well. That was my.
Are the Canucks winning?
What was that?
Are the Canucks winning?
Are you a Canucks fan?
No. I used to be like after and then I just like I don't know. I think also only because my cousins were, so I'd go with them.
The Leafs suck.
And now I have no idea.
That was a dumb question to ask.
All right. Well,
that was a lot of fun.
Still 0-0.
Still 0-0. Okay.
oh, third quarter or third period?
Do we miss any questions here?
Is there
Do you
anything?
have any questions of your own?
Is there anything you want to talk about that you want to bring?
No.
Nothing on
What's
your
on
mind?
your mind? What's been bugging you?
Yo, I've been really having a great
Yeah, I've been seeing your snaps. You've been very positive.
I've been really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because when I was working my job, I was kind of getting scared of COVID, and also I had to go to people's houses, and sometimes it got kind of creepy. So that was a big stress on me. And I was every time I go to these certain people's houses, I was holding my breath almost. I hated that feeling. I feel like someone's gonna creep up behind me, some of the buildings. So I think ever since I let go of that, I feel so stress free.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that changed, I think, in my life.
How does it feel to be stress free? Well, I guess you're never really stress free, but
I feel good, and I'm finally working on my necklace stuff. But actually, right now I was only doing it on Etsy, right? So Etsy's nothing really. It's just a hands craft place where you kind of sell stuff. But now that I'm launching my own website, I've been working on it all day today. I'm going to be working on it all weekend. So I took off all my weekend shoots because I had a bunch of photo shoots to do, makeup stuff.
Yeah.
I love helping new makeup artists, that kind of stuff. It's so much fun for me, and I love being all because it works out. But just that kind of stuff, I took it off, and then Sunday got canceled. So now I'm okay, all weekend I just want to work on my website so I can have it out next week.
Mm-hmm.
We've been shooting our line all day, and it's crazy how much you have to hold lighting and everything.
Yeah.
Any breakup advice in terms of issues with converting and all? Just some advice to get through and not be alone.
Yeah, I think converting is totally your choice. I would never let's say if I was dating someone and he was a different religion and he was hey, you have to convert in order to be with me or whatever, I would be no. Why is my faith not as important as your faith? Why can't it be the same? You know? Mm-hmm. But I know one of my friends had this issue where it was oh, well, what about the kids? What are they gonna learn? And then they broke up because of that. They're oh, well, the kids have to pick one religion. But I don't think why does your kid have to believe in one religion? Why can't they believe in both? Mm-hmm. But I hate it because it's so many of my friends that were dating Muslims were told that if you want to be with me, you have to convert from Sikhism, and I think that's so wrong. Why is Sikhi not enough for you? If we accept yours, why can't you accept ours?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that's so weird. But to deal with it, I would say do what you want to do. If you don't believe in that religion, actually, then don't convert. If you truly like that religion, then do it. But if you are asking for advice as to not going with it, being hey, I can't convert, that's it, and I'm breaking up with him, then I'd say learn to love yourself. Take care of yourself, do some self-care, or take a hot bath, do whatever makes you feel good. And obviously it's going to be hard. That's not going to, work right away.
Rebound.
That's, yeah.
Rebound that shit.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
I don't think it works.
You just focus on yourself, bro. You'll be good, bro. You're converting. With
Yo, my watch is tripping out. It says I'm cycling right now for 9 minutes.
Wow,
you've been
working hard.
But yo, I've been sitting here.
Listen to breakup music, cry in the shower.
Yeah, that totally works. The shower meditation thing.
Yeah. So
act like it's all going down the drain.
Advice for women who haven't found the right person. Like I'm saying, every single time.
You are the right
person. Focus on yourself. You're.
All right, what's your advice, Gurneet?
You are the right person, I think.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be waiting for someone to complete you, but wait for someone to enhance that, that happiness, that peacefulness, that whatever you want in your life. But I think I know it sometimes sucks waiting because when I was single, I was I just want to meet someone who'll make me happy. I just want to, Baba, just give it to me. I don't want to wait anymore. I just want to be happy. But then at the same time, I'm but I kind of like being single. I like being not having to talk to someone before I make a decision. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of positives to being single. So I think embrace that until you find.
But I think
until the right one walks into your life.
Social media, though, right?
Social media shows everybody's happy. Everyone's a couple. you know, you guys, people want to be like, you know, you and
But
your
then
hubby.
people see like relationships and then they want that, right? But then people forget like to get that, you gotta like first. I feel like you first gotta fall in love with yourself,
You do.
and then
You
you
do. I
will
feel like you
attract.
can't love or care for someone that you don't even do it for yourself first. Like, you should be number one. Some of the comments are really funny.
Yeah, what's going
So
on here?
funny.
I'm like, wait, what? Like, who's talking to who?
Pritika, I love you. Yo,
Do you
Lucky,
believe in
get out of here,
manifestation?
bro.
What was that?
Do you believe in manifestation?
Yes. Yes. Totally. Totally. But I think, like, I used to do it the wrong way. I don't think I
What do
knew
you
it.
mean?
How'd you do
But
it?
I feel like actually believing in yourself and like, see, I always say if I make it. That's my biggest thing. Jesse always gets mad at me. He's like, stop saying if, say when. Change your language. And I feel like the more I changed it, the more I actually genuinely started believing it. Because if I'm honestly saying if I make it, do I really think I'm gonna make it?
Okay, what's making it for you?
Making it for me is being really, really happy. I am really happy, but there's also some like things I want to do with business wise, and I want to do with like my life. What I want is a full-time job. That kind of stuff is a little bit harder. So obviously, you have to work on so much. But I, I, I have 2 lines that I really want to launch, and then the 3rd line, and then I want the gorgeous family to do more. But the reason we don't, because we don't live together, so it's really hard. So I don't want to keep giving content like every few months. Like I told Justin, I'm not starting the gorgeous family again until we are doing it like twice a week. You know, where it's actually like, you know, so we're just waiting for all this COVID stuff to blow over. We can like, you know, get a place together and start our life together.
How do you deal with hate?
I think we already
went over that. Just watch it after.
Yeah.
I think that love from Pakistan. Thank you. You know, that's great. Sacrifice my life for Pakistan. What are your long-term career goals?
Long term. I guess she just said
That's a
business, right?
personal
Like she wants to launch your lines.
Launch your stuff.
Oh yeah, I want to do that as full-time work.
So what are you doing with like the suits and stuff?
It's really cool. I don't want to share too much because the fact that I have to wait and like people be snatching ideas like that. But it's like basically like a modern twist to Indian. And I know a lot of people have attempted it, but it's not my type of, you know, attempt. Like it's not there yet. I feel like a lot of Indian stuff, too much is going on, and I think simple isn't being as appreciated, you know?
Yeah.
So my outfit's gonna be very simple, very like focuses you. You're beautiful, but there still will be a lot of like other cut work in it. It's like Indian meeting Zara.
Okay.
Or Aritzia.
Okay.
Right? Okay, I think I said too much, but yeah, basically.
You just gave your idea away.
Yeah, I did, but fuck it. We're gonna do it right.
Nobody can imitate what you have, like.
No, at the end of the day, like I don't think anyone can.
Thanks, Karen Narwhal.
Thanks, Karen. What's your biggest fear in life?
Losing my mom, but I know it's gonna happen one day. That's my biggest fear in life.
What? These comments are too much.
Dude, I'm not even reading them. I'm so confused. They're laughing at me.
I can't stop reading.
As we know, COVID going on, do you think students need or should be going to school, especially younger generation? Honestly, they should go to school. I think, you know, because, you know, to get back to that routine, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think they're really gonna.
I think it's situational.
I don't think they're gonna get like crazy sick or anything like that. But I don't know. Is that a bad like? Is that not worse? But I think they should go. What about you?
Yeah,
I think it's situational. Like my sister has Down syndrome, and for her, like she wouldn't really grasp the idea of like wearing a mask. And if she does, she might touch her like face a lot, and she might not she doesn't really understand what COVID is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think like it's situational. Depends on how your kid is, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like if they're gonna act like, because it is, thing is like some of the kids have a low immune system. Like for my sister, she has a very weak immune system. So we're not sending her, but we're doing kind of like a homeschooling thing for her. So I'll be teaching her. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it's situational.
It's situational, like, but like, what the majority of kids, do you agree that like they should be good?
Yeah, I think if your kids like understand the idea of COVID and how serious it can get, especially if you have like older seniors at your house and stuff, and you understand that like, you know, that could be a risk, but you know your kid is like, you know, there to like really understand that, then totally, because being at home is so annoying, and having a teacher that's actually teaching you stuff is definitely better. There's a lot of TKG questions.
A lot, bro. The same
what?
person keeps asking that. I don't know if
What?
you want to answer or
I
not.
think they always
trying to get
do it on my
They just want to know if you guys are still
The
friends.
thing is, I don't mind answering it, but she has told me not to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want her name to be out there anymore.
Oh, okay. That's cool then. We won't.
So
do
just to
that.
respect
that means you
her
guys-
and her husband, I
If
think
that
they're
answers
just
your
like
question,
not.
buddy, they're still friends.
They're still friends. Whatever. Respect their shit. That's cool. There's your answer.
Gurneet, so
I mean, we're not friends, but yeah, like we respect each other, I guess.
They respect each other. How do you feel the influx of international students? That's what it is, man. Your parents came here too.
Yeah, and I think like some of the students are so sweet. Like I go to this gas station.
Some of them
and
are
there's
idiots
guys
too,
from
but
there,
that's just
and,
like
oh my God,
all of us.
dude, this guy works so hard and sends money to his parents, and like he's doing like 12-hour shifts every day, and he's at a gas station and he's going to school, and I'm like, yo, you're like God, man. You're like what my mom guys did, which we don't do because we've had it like, you know, comfortably.
Yeah.
We don't have that strive as much as they do.
Yeah.
But some of them I totally get, like there's a lot of shit happening too, right? So
Yeah,
situational again.
Some
Situational
of
again.
them are fucking it up, right?
Yeah, it's a situational
They
thing.
do some stupid shit. They're ruining the name.
Yeah, but like that's like all of us here.
That's everything, right?
Some,
Everything.
like kids born here ruin our name too.
Yeah, oh my God, totally.
Name kids from like there's bad apples and everything. Nobody.
What do you guys think of Jiginder Basi? I feel like you should ask him to be on your podcast. I would literally.
messaged him on Facebook.
What do
He
you
didn't
think
reply.
about Jiginder Basi?
I love him.
You love him?
I love him.
Reply.
He's pretty funny, yeah, I guess.
No, I like the fact that he helps so many people. Like if
He
you
helps
watch
people?
his shows, how much money he like gets together and fundraises and donates, and like
That's
how many times he brings like serious like things to like light and be like, yo,
Yeah.
why are you guys doing this with women? Why are you guys doing this with people? Da, da, da. I fucking
Jiginder,
love
eh?
that. Huh?
Jiginder's the man.
Yo, I didn't
Come
know.
on,
I didn't know
baby.
he helps people.
I didn't know. Honestly, I just thought he shit on people all the
I
time.
only know this because
Oh,
my mom loves him. My mom watches him throughout the day. He does shit on people, but at the same time, I think they deserve it. Some of them.
Yeah.
He
What
really
is-
believes in what's right, like, you know, which I
Yeah.
like. But I mean, I don't really know him personally. But he's definitely my idol too.
Basi is
Oh, he's
my
your idol? Basi's a man.
Call me less
I
than
just love that he's just like, yo, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a flying fuck about what you think about him. He
That's a
really
good mentality
genuinely-
to have,
He'll
right?
be like, somebody will call and say negative things. I'll be like, cut the line, cut the line. Oh God. Anyway,
Come on, baby.
I want his strength to deal with haters, dude.
Yo, look at Billy Bob.
Billy Bob's hating on us right now.
Oh, Billy Bob.
Nothing new.
I love how someone's calling me Gurneet. Like, okay.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Things fell apart there.
Yeah, Billy Bob was hating on us.
Billy Bob.
He's calling us.
How was that?
He's
Oh.
like, nothing new. These two homos in the dark room.
Oh my God, people are so like angry with their lives. It's actually sad.
Billy Bob's hilarious.
People are so angry.
we
It's
love
so
you.
fucking sad to me.
Yeah, we got a minute and 50
We will give you the love.
left.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
do
at
we?
it.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, we've been on it for an hour.
All right,
That means I had fun. I didn't even realize.
Don't say that, baby.
It's
Yeah.
all some controversial shit right now.
What's your favorite? That's a boring question.
Thanks for having me, guys. I had a really good
Thanks for
time.
coming on. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got dark, clearly.
I know. We should do one with the gorgeous family when we start doing videos again.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do
Jesse,
it.
when you're in town.
I think you guys should really do that DMs thing. It'd be hilarious.
Maybe.
All right, Navi Cora's got gets the floor for the last question.
How
How
do
do
you
you
manage
manage
all
all
jobs,
your
products,
jobs,
personal life?
products, personal life? Jyoti,
Well,
can
for my
you
job,
give me
I-
started on that.
All right, let her answer. Last question. Minute 12. All right,
I'm
go.
casual for my job, so that's kind of like easy. Product wise, I just started getting more sales. In the beginning, it was a little bit, different. But now I'm realizing what people like, what not. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's that hard. I really don't know how to answer that. I just do it.
We already had Jyoti K on.
I just do it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Just get it done, right?
Get it done.
Yeah,
All right. So we got 40 seconds.
That's it.
Thanks for coming
Thanks
on.
for coming on.
Oh, I loved it. Thank you for having me, guys.
Fun. What did you listen to Jyoti K remix?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
At first, I was like, when she put the teaser out, I was like, oh, I don't know. But obviously, I must support her because I really wanted to hear it out. And I think it's like smooth move. Then I heard it and I was like, oh, she actually got flow. She really got flow. And her lyrics were pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's go.
All right, go
Lakers.
follow.
Go follow Gurneet. Check out his
And
stuff. And
follow Bains and Beers podcast.
That's
Check
it.
us out if you like us.
Yeah.
That's it. All
Okay,
right. Thank
bye
you.
guys. Take care.
Bye.